Hello.
Hello. Do you have a favorite horror movie?
Ooh, what's your favorite?
28 Days Later, 28 Weeks Later, Saw franchise, Alien franchise. I love them all.
Okay, oh, that was generous. I mean, favorite horror. Okay, well, recent horror, I'd say Midsummer. My eyes aren't that good, I'm sorry. It's from Midsummer? Shit. That's pretty cool. Classic horror, I mean, The Shining is horror, right? Yeah. But I also love really like kitschy horror, you know? Like I love all the Jason movies. Have you guys ever seen Jason Goes to New York? My ultimate favorite though, this is really what tells you my real life looks like. Have you guys ever seen Jason X? That's where Jason goes to space. I love to think about the writers and how high they were. Or they're like, does he go back to summer camp and kill more kids? Some guy's like, no dude, he goes to space. So yeah, Jason X, hell yeah. It's real rock and roll, it's got like the 2001 soundtrack, it's pretty awesome. I'm loving all these supernatural questions, guys. I feel like we're really nailing it.
Hi, I'm Melissa.
Hi.
My question is, so Dean ever bought Jack a car. What kind of car do you think it would be, and what would Jack listen to as he's cruising down the open road?
Well, knowing how little Dean respects me, at this point, I think he'd get me like, oh god, probably like a Mini Cooper, or just a scooter. Because really, you can only trust Jack with so much. Why? What do you think? What do you think Dean would give him?
I actually thought the first thing, Mini Cooper.
Mini Cooper?
Yes, and have like the British sign on it and have the flag and everything. I don't know why that was the first thing that popped into my head.
Jack, Austin Powers. Yes. No, I think I always think Jack's listening to pop music, you know? Because the show's very rock oriented. You know, the boys listen to like Kansas and AC/DC. Whereas I think Jack is playing like Best of Britney Spears, you know? I really would love to picture the guys in the car and just like Jack puts in a cassette and it's like, oops, I did it again, you know? There could be a montage of them like killing a bunch of people to oops, I did it again. No? No? She's like, I'm ruining the show for you. Perfect. Yeah, Britney Spears in a Mini Cooper. Yeah, or a scooter. You know, I think he could be seen scooting around. He'd win those strike racers real fast. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, let's start again. Hello.
Hello, I'm Charlotte.
Hi.
So now I know that you're a horror movie connoisseur.
Oh boy, a lot of
As am
pressure.
I. Which horror movie character from any of the movies that you've seen do you think you could absolutely demolish in a fist fight?
In a fist fight?
100%.
Oh man, most of them have weapons. Just a fist fight? Oh god, I don't know. I mean, everyone dies in those movies. I've been the guy who dies in those movies so many times. Who do you think you could take in a fist fight, by the way? You've thought about this clearly.
I have, yeah.
Okay.
I think I could take Ghostface because he's just a regular guy. If he didn't have a knife, think about it, guys.
Well, you just said fist fight. This guy's got a giant knife, and you're just gonna box him?
No, I'm saying like nobody gets weapons, not even him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like who, if no weapons were allowed, who would you absolutely demolish?
Wow, not Jason. Let me tell you that much. Wow, you're stumping me here, honestly. Honestly, I don't think about fighting fictional characters much. Okay, who?
Chucky, he's this big.
Chucky's cunning though. Chucky would get in my head. I think Chucky would get in Jack's head too, you know? He'd be like, they don't love you. They don't love you, do they? You should run them over in your Mini Cooper. No, don't use the scooter. That won't impale them enough. Chucky. You also think nothing of me, hey? Look at this big. Well, thank you. I think I could take Misha in real life. Misha is a fictional character. By the way, I watched Misha's panel today. Guys, I gotta tell you. Why, first of all, Misha went, how do I get my son to love me? Then he also went, you know, I think Castiel would have a huge dick. I was like, is this what your panels are? Is this what your focus has been for years? You guys are like, yes it is. Speaking of Cass, hello.
Hi, I'm Bella. My question is, if like Jack was able to do like more kid stuff, like what would he would be into, like shows, games?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know a lot of kid stuff. I'm childless.
That's fair.
Lego. The Pokemon seem pretty cool, I think. I don't know, what are kids into?
I would think like, I don't know, like Sonic the Hedgehog or like
Sonic's great, yeah.
maybe trains. Maybe Jack's a train guy, I don't know.
Okay, so he's autistic? A little bit. No, that actually might be true. He could be a big train guy, you're right. I do love that stereotype because it's also like very accurate. Just like, well, actually trains are fascinating. I had a friend who was a train guy, and looking back now, I go, I think you might have been on the spectrum, my friend. That's okay. Okay, trains. Yeah, you can be a big train guy, big into transport and Pokemon or something. Okay. Hello.
Hey.
Did you change outfits?
I did change outfits.
Okay.
Thank you for noticing. My question is, if we were gonna go play mermaids right now, what color would you want your tail?
If we were gonna go play mermaids.
Yeah, if we were gonna go
Sorry,
play
over the
mermaids right
years,
now.
these panels have become less and less about the show to a place I can't even imagine anymore. If we were gonna play mermaids.
If we were gonna go
If
play
we were gonna
mermaids.
play Little Mermaid.
Yeah. If we were gonna go play mermaids, what color would you want your tail to be?
The one where I had legs? This was Ariel's only wish. And to find a
No,
man.
you're pretending to be a mermaid.
I'm
What
pretending-
color would you want your tail to be?
Oh,
You
God.
can't say pink though, because I'm pink.
You know, this is a very selfish question, as it turns out. I don't know, the color of aqua meat so I could blend in, you know?
Science.
Camouflage?
Yeah. That makes
Really,
sense.
I'd like my voice back, and I'd like to find a handsome prince, is what I'd like.
Beautiful. I love that journey for you.
Trouble was, she was mute, so I don't know how this one really stands up over time. To find the perfect mute woman. Thanks, Disney. Hello.
Hi. Did you ever feel like you related to Jack in your career?
I thought you were going to say, did you ever feel related to Misha? I'm like, related to him how?
And we've been down the Misha related road before. Did you ever feel like you related to Jack kind of being the new one in your career, and how did you get through that?
I mean, if you guys saw the show, those are a lot of my real feelings. This is going to come as a spoiler, but that was me up there. Yeah, no, I mean, I was the new guy on a show that's already been on 13 years. It's a lot of pressure. So I definitely felt the pressure to try to fit in, especially when something already works. I mean, you guys kind of like the show for 13 years, right? Mixed review, okay. Not as good as The Sopranos, I get it. No, but I really just wanted to fit in, and I wanted to make sure that I was showing different sides of the characters that you guys hadn't seen yet. I just considered my job to be being a foil to the boys, really. And they didn't kill me, and I got to do a couple seasons, so I fit in kinda, right? Just give me 5 more years, guys. I'll be like the annoying guy who leaves you a voicemail. I'll be your George Costanza. Eventually. I know, that's an old reference. Hi.
Hi, good evening. My name's Nia.
Good evening, very formal.
Sorry, this is my first convention, so
How do you feel?
pretty good. I came with a friend, Mari. She's sitting over there, but
Hi, friend. Is anybody else first convention? What do you guys think? Are the dick jokes landing or not? Cool. Great, welcome.
Great, thank you. So my question is, I got to know Supernatural through The Boys, and I mainly started that like in 2019. So for Jack, and I know you were in Gen 5, so if Jack were in The Boys universe, what would he be doing, and what hero would he be looking up to, assuming that he doesn't know that the Seven is pretty corrupt?
Yeah, that they're all kind of terrible. I mean, Jack Quaid character isn't a hero. I mean, he kind of is when he gets the V compound, right? Spoilers. So I think him, because he's kind of an everyman, you know? And he gets with Starlight, so I mean, like, good on this guy, right? A couple people are like, you're goddamn right. Yeah, I think he'd look up to him just because he would see normalcy in a world that's full of not normalcy. But for Gen 5, as you so called it, in my mind, like the Rufus character, the whole time I've been doing it, I've just pictured him looking up to Homelander. Like, Homelander is God, you know? It explains the blonde, right? Yeah. Well, thanks for coming. Welcome. Meet some people, meet some new friends. Or not, you know. Up to you. It's your world. Hi.
Hi, my name's Ashley.
Hi.
I have a pet lizard, and Jack had a pet snake. So I was wondering if you had a pet reptile, what would you name it?
Well, first of all, I wouldn't have a pet reptile. I don't get the appeal, because the guy who was holding the snake on the show, I was like, well, does the snake like me? Does the snake want to be around me? And he just said, well, the snake wants to be warm. So therefore, I'd rather have a dog, you know? I want to be wanted, you know? Whereas the lizards are just, I feel like they're just kind of leeching off you, right? What?
I mean, I like mine. He likes to lay in my hand. He's a leopard gecko, but I named Gecko. Basically Gecko.
Good name. But he likes you.
Yes.
Okay, well, there you go. No, the snake was weird, and then the giant yellow snake that they had in the Garden of Eden, I gotta tell you guys, was pretty terrifying. I don't know if you guys have ever been around big snakes. Once again, this is not the Misha panel. But it is pretty scary. And also, for some reason, everyone on the crew during takes would pretend they were in the Britney Spears video when she got at the MTV Video Awards. Whereas I was just like, I just don't think me and this jungle snake are meant to interact, you know? And it didn't kill me, so I was happy about that. I have my favorite snake story. This is why I'm also scared of them. There was this woman, she posted on Reddit, and she was like, I love my snake so much. Every night my snake sleeps next to me, and he like flattens out like against my body. And someone responded back, it's like, your snake is trying to figure out if you're big enough to eat or not. So I'm getting a golden retriever, guys. Golden retriever. He won't eat. Hi.
Hi, I'm Gia.
What's your name?
Gia.
Gia.
My question is, if Jack was a song, what song would he be and why?
Oh my God, these questions. Do you have a Jack song? Is that why?
I feel like it would be something childish, but I don't have like an actual answer.
Okay. Based on my recent music, what would Jack be? Young Thug? No? Korn? Freak on a Leash? Till the World Ends, Britney Spears. Maybe that one? He was trying to save the world, right? But definitely not Korn. Okay. Good. Hi.
Hi, I'm Polly.
Hi, what's going on?
Not much. What's going on with you?
Oh, just doing a thing.
Oh yeah, you look handsome, by the way.
Stop it, I can't do compliments.
Okay. My question was, during your time on Supernatural, obviously, as any profession, you take lessons with you. Is there a major lesson you took from Supernatural for future or upcoming projects?
I don't know, I think my first job taught me more than anything. My first job in the professional world was being a dishwasher at Boston Pizza, which you guys don't have in America. What's it like? It's like working at Papa John's or some shit. I don't know, show up on time, do your job, care about your job. Lessons for me, I mean, I think I had great people on set to look up to, like watching Jensen and Jared like run the set, and how you treat people ultimately really does matter, especially on a show where you're working 14 hours a day with 120 people. So how you treat people really does affect everybody else around you. And the energy you come in with every day. If you come in with, this is gonna be a bad day, I'm bitter, I feel tired, whatever, you will ultimately affect the people around you. Even if they don't know why, on an energetic level, they will, you know, leave. So, I don't know, having a good attitude, but you know, sometimes work sucks. But I'm gonna persevere, and so will you. What's your job?
It's a boring job.
Okay, what's the job?
I have two if you want to count. I'm in human resources.
HR, what up?
Yeah, and
Well, I'm having some conflict with my coworkers.
well, I'm the one that's going to say suck it up and go in the corner.
Are you sure you're good at your job?
I'm very good at my job, and
Okay.
also I'm a part-time model, so I got two jobs to back me
You
up.
say a part-time model?
Part-time.
Shit, okay. Part-time model in HR. Well, there's no HR in modeling, is there?
No.
No. Good luck. There's no unions either.
I know.
Good luck, everyone. Good luck.